All right, warn people.
Let me just tell them one more time. Go to So Unanchored on YouTube. Turn on your comment buttons. Chat. And then we can talk to you there. We can read it across the. That's a whole shebang.
I know that's so fun for us.
It really is. We love you. Thank you for your support. Okay, so.
Where's the coffee?
You want me to make you some coffee?
You can make coffee?
I can try.
No, I don't know.
I will bring him a Starbucks next week.
Next week I'll do craft services, I promise.
Okay.
We are, let me just do this back live right now. What time is it?
You put it on yours too.
11-ish.
15.
And Taylor got So Unanchored show, right?
Yeah.
So they come already.
Okay.
So
5 guys from Cork, Ireland.
who?
Take a look at the screen.
Oh my God, my mom. I thought my mom
I
was from
said,
County Cork.
Can
and
we
she's from
move it a little
Dublin.
closer?
So anchored. No, we are unanchored.
On my dad's side, I am Irish.
So I guess we are on.
You can tell that from my freckles,
Is that
maybe.
okay?
Yeah, that good?
Yeah, yeah.
No, my glasses are pink.
And we're still asking people to,
I can't move, so I'll hit the camera.
that's all right, that's okay, to pay.
How dare you?
What?
We're still doing that, right?
What's that?
What was that deal where they,
I don't think we're there yet. Let's just do some live shows and say then we're gonna.
no,
Hi,
what we did
people.
last time, where people paid $2 to get a super comment?
Yeah.
What is that? Tell me what the,
Super chat.
Super bad.
what's the length? Okay.
Super chat.
And how much are they?
Okay, this thing is on,
As
baby.
much as they want to give.
Now, are they hearing us or is this just off
Yeah.
the ocean?
No, you're on.
Are we on? I
You're
hope
on,
not.
big boy.
Is this it? Are we live?
So I say go to YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
As
done,
soon as
y'all.
Taylor says we're live.
Yeah.
We are.
Okay,
We're live.
cool.
Hey, people.
All right.
Okay, Ireland.
Are we starting? Let's. This is an awful start.
Oh, all right, start,
Okay.
Steve.
Hi, everybody.
Fake energy.
I'm Julia Barbary.
And
that's
you
Steve
are?
Edwards.
Dorothy Lucy.
And I am Dusty Brent.
Oh my gosh.
We'll get
What's
into
that?
that.
What
We'll
happened
get
with
into that. We'll get
Okay.
into that.
We have callers already, and I'm so excited. Do you know for years I said to everybody I was adopted, and my birth mom was born and raised in County Cork.
Mm-hmm.
And then my family, my birth sister said, "What? She's born in Dublin." I
Yeah.
said, "Excuse what now?" Yeah, they all grew up in Dublin. I didn't know that.
And my grandmother was full Italian and never mentioned it.
Is that right?
So I think there was some sort of
that's-
reason
that's
way
where-
back. But
Family
on my dad's
secrets.
side,
That's where the
Irish.
anger comes from.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to talk about it?
And that's where my drinking comes from.
We are
Ireland.
live. We need a snazzy
everybody.
intro.
Yeah, no,
Can't
sorry.
hear well.
Jill's
Here
mic.
we go. Wait a
Jill's mic is a little low.
minute. Can't. All right. We'll work on it. We're still a
Okay.
work in progress.
Mute your mic.
Oh,
Oh, did you mute yourself?
I
Did you turn your mic
don't
off?
know. How do I?
Let me see. Let me see your mic.
It's never. If the red thing's on, you're not on.
It's not red or green or anything. Maybe I unplugged it, y'all.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
look at that.
Let's do it that way.
Taylor,
Could
it was
be.
up my butt. It wasn't. It
could be a
wasn't-
problem.
Wait, where does it go into?
A plug.
We are unplugged and unanchored.
And I don't know. Where
Anyway, we're on as we're doing this. There's nothing like a good podcast,
That's
and
Taylor.
this is nothing like a good podcast right now.
Thank you, Taylor.
Hmm.
Okay, we got it.
Who's the man under the table?
Yeah.
That's Taylor.
Ooh,
Yep,
God,
we're
I
back.
hit
Thank you,
on your
Taylor.
side.
Thank you. I was seeing.
Could we start again?
Yeah, let's do it
Yeah,
again.
but it was live. I don't
Doesn't
think you
matter.
can.
Oh, this is awful.
I don't know if you guys heard, but yes.
He wants to start again.
They say you have 7 seconds to win the audience over.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
one.
We're 3 minutes in and they're all gone. Okay. Hello. Welcome to what is it called?
So Unanchored.
So Unanchored.
You're so unprofessional.
Okay. And this is the live version, which is a little different than the other versions. You're a big part of this right now.
Yes.
So you can chat with us.
And you can tell we're not quite used to this yet.
Yeah, I love it because you guys are. We
Oh
get
yeah,
to.
no, I mean technically.
We get to read you. Well, it's just me.
Even
I
we-
keep. I keep unplugging.
We have
things.
brilliant.
Anyway,
Taylor
we had
under the
somebody from
table.
Ireland, and that brought up the point that for years after I found my birth family, I was told my mother was born and raised in County Cork. And finally, after like 15 years, my sisters looked at me and said, "Why do you say that?" And I said, "What do you mean?" They said she was born and raised in Dublin. Do you know the Connaught Hotel there?
No, but I know
I cannot tell you
several
the
bars.
answer to that.
Okay. No, my
Connaught,
grandfather
yeah.
used to work there. I lit a candle for your mom at Christmas. Yes, you did. You
Oh,
are
that's
so,
very
and
nice.
here in Cork City. You are so sweet. All the time she was in Dublin. Yes,
Oh,
I'm
every
so
time
sad.
I go to a church, I light a candle.
That's so beautiful.
Every time I go to a church.
When's the last time you went to a church?
What do you do when you go to temple?
I go to church
When's the last time you went to temple?
it's pretty much tied. Okay, so we were all in temple together.
Yes.
We were all in
about a
temple
year
together.
ago.
Yeah.
Steve's quick wit.
Service.
I love it.
Thank
Well,
you so much.
We're so happy you guys are here.
Feel free to comment. And by the way, if you want your comment to stand out, there's a system here called, I forgot,
Super bad.
Super bad.
Super Chat.
Super chat.
Super Chat.
Yeah,
Super Bad's a great movie.
So Super Chat, and it costs you like $800. And no, what is it? Like $2 or something?
And Steve says hi to you for your
$2
$800.
Chuck. No, Steve will take his shirt off for you.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually walked into that earlier.
Yeah,
I've
well,
actually
you-
never seen that before.
You did. We had a photo shoot today. We're doing something with the LA Times, which is really exciting. And Steve has his shirt off. It's quite provocative. And then I took my pants off. But I don't wear any underwear. What?
Where's this going?
Hi there, Dorothy, Jill, and
Go
Steve.
back to Dusty Brent.
Hi. Yeah, what is
I'll
Dusty
explain
Brand?
Dusty, but this is so funny. You can't trust AI. You can't trust anything.
I don't
right?
trust you.
I was looking for some clip from last week
Yeah.
to post to say, this was a screw up. We didn't, and we're sort of doing that again today. We didn't know we were live. We were live.
Sure.
And I was saying at some point how I was going to change my name for TV purposes because in my first TV job, they didn't like the fact that I had
Do
two
they
first
change
names.
it or do you?
And
Like,
They
is it-
asked me
They
to.
assigned you the name.
What?
I don't know if they did or
You came up with that name?
it must have been them. It was
So
going to be
Steve-
Dorothy Brent,
Steve going Burt Reynolds for
Full
the
Burt
LA
Reynolds.
not
go
Joel.
So, so they,
Not the full Burt.
they wanted you, or you wanted to have the name of a 1938 film star.
I don't know, but
film
anyway,
noir.
the name was going to be Dorothy Brent, which it then never
Sound like a
was.
film
Dorothy
noir,
Brent, yeah.
right?
And
then
somehow
this-
AI, looked at the clip because I put it on Instagram, looked at the reel, and said that in this reel, and they give you like a paragraph of what the reel
says
is about. The whole
Steve-
reel was like 10
Steve-
seconds.
no,
Steve
Steve
Edwards
Says that originally they gave him the name Dusty Brent.
which I thought was, it's not a porn name, but it's kind
no,
of fun.
for you, it sounds like film noir. On him, it's definitely 70s
Dusty.
porn star.
Yeah, now it's interesting because I
They
would
called
think
him Dusty Crotch.
the last thing I would think of it's porn. The last thing I would think of is the porn name. It's the first thing church lady thinks of.
No,
Notice
I
that?
only
Well, you
because
would
I've been
know. You don't
because
care.
I've been trained by Jill for decades
I'm
now.
so sorry the effect
I
I've
learned
had.
so many things from these guys.
So a commercial jumped in, so we should be aware that they were right on the other side of the commercial.
Oh, that's so weird
Were we
and
aware
funny.
of that? Okay.
Okay.
What do you mean a commercial jumped in?
Somebody said it was commercial.
It's YouTube, so
Oh,
I don't want to say the things I've learned
That
from
means, you guys, it just means that after the commercial, we come back up from where they left off.
YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's all good then. We keep
No,
it
but
going.
I was going to say the things I've learned from you guys over the years.
You're welcome.
We don't have to repeat them.
You're welcome.
You know what? I'm bring something up right now.
Please
that
do.
is, day and date, okay?
Yeah.
The House of Representatives in Washington voted to make
Are they actually in session? What the hell?
daylight savings
Yeah.
year-round and permanent. It has to go to the Senate. It may not get through the Senate, but what do you think about
I
that?
like summertime all the time.
What do you think?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Yo, no, who am I talking to?
Can we bring in
What do you
Dusty
think?
Brent, please?
I gotta be honest. I don't know things about stuff.
I know that.
And so, like, I walked around with the cancer and people asked me for 3 years what kind I had. I go, I don't know. So when daylight savings happens,
It was here.
It was here. I go, I don't know it. I don't not know it. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. How's that for an answer? I don't really care.
I don't think it affects us out here that much.
All right.
So tell me what it's gonna do.
Let's discuss it for a moment. Daylight saving is when
Yes,
it
I know.
stays light later. And this thing is called the Sunshine Protection
When
Act.
you spring forward.
The Sunshine
There'll be no
Protection-
falling backwards.
The Sunshine
Yes.
Protection Act. And the idea is to make daylight savings where it stays light
Yep,
longer.
yep.
Permanent
Can't
all
hear
year
Steve.
Steve's mic. Did you
Can't hear
mute?
Steve.
No, yep,
You
you're
did.
muted.
You did it.
No, I moved
Yes,
you closer.
you did it.
No, they were saying that before.
Because you know what? He was getting into a
And I
long-winded
moved.
conversation.
Go ahead. Start over.
It's called the
No.
Sunshine. Don't be silly. What show am I on?
Sorry. Sorry, Dad.
I think we can hear you now.
Okay, good.
She did unplug my microphone.
Okay.
So it's called
Did Jill unplug Steve?
it's called the
didn't.
Sunshine Protection Act,
Yeah.
which gives it a fancy name.
Yeah.
There are a lot of problems with having daylight savings all year round.
Tell us.
We love it here
Yep.
because it stays light later.
Which even when we had to get up at 4 in the morning,
Yeah.
You got up around 5:15.
Yeah.
But I still loved when it was late
did?
at night, even though I was like, I have to freaking go to bed.
You're right. And when it got dark earlier, if I was out at the grocery store,
Depressing. It's
No,
depressing.
I started to get panic
Yeah,
attacks
okay.
because I
Like
had
it's
to go to
late,
bed.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people,
yeah.
a lot of people get seasonal depression based on the fact it gets dark that early.
Yeah.
However, if you live in Michigan or the Dakotas and a lot of other places, for about 4 or 5 months in the winter, it's dark until 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So
Parts
ki-
of Canada.
So
are-
kids,
school when it's dark.
Canada's totally out of it.
What do you mean?
Canada's you have sunlight for like 83 hours a day.
We do,
Yeah,
yes. In
okay.
fact, Lorenzo Lamas was up there. Was it Lorenzo? And I think it was somebody acting, and they were telling me it's light till 10 at night. And I'm like, it is.
Or,
And I
love
forgot
that.
or
that.
it's never light in the winter.
And I don't mind that. People get
So
situational
a little bit of
depression.
history, or will you say you're bored already?
No, I want history.
Okay.
Bring it
Pull his
on.
mic.
Yeah.
Huh? Pull his
Oh,
mic.
his mic.
Go ahead, Bert.
We tried this. You're not old. You weren't even born. You were not old enough to remember. 1973-74 was something called the Arab oil boycott.
Okay.
It'll sound familiar. The boycott existed because they were boycotting every nation that supported Israel during the Yom Kippur War in 1973. So there was a boycott on, and President Nixon and Congress decided to save oil. We're going to go full-time daylight saving. It was going to be for a 2-year experiment. It lasted about a year, and everybody hated it.
Oh, okay.
Parents hated it because it
And
was
so why is it back now? For the farmers or?
the farmers. There's an argument. Farmers like it. They don't like it.
Lois Lee says, it's me, Lois. Don't spend it all in one place.
Let me tell you something.
This to me feels like
Lois.
OnlyFans. I feel weird about
Let
this.
me tell you something about
But
Lois.
thank you, Lois.
Let me tell you something about Lois Lee, and you'll feel less weird.
Yeah.
Lois Lee was
You
a
know
producer,
her.
producer with me for years and years on AM Los Angeles.
Oh, our
And I love her.
condolences,
Yeah.
Lois.
Hi, Lois.
Yeah.
Lois,
This
he-
just in, Jill's hair looks good.
Oh, thanks, because I washed it today. Now, I want to get back to this. I'm very...
Thank you.
No, I
I'm
like
glad you
history.
do. You're the one who goes the other
Well,
direction.
she probably knows a lot more than I do, and I like to be
I just
informed.
don't understand why it is such a big deal at this moment in
Well,
time.
people... Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
another question.
Okay.
But also, some
I
people...
mean, wait, can I just say Congress has done literally nothing in the
be-
past year.
because this-
And this they, yeah, I
because
know, really, are they?
This
And
is
this
not,
they want to
this
do.
is not controversial, and Trump wants it, so Republicans are all behind it.
What about
Let me-
Democrats?
This is the do nothing Congress, and this is
I'm
the
going
thing
to take
they're
a
doing.
I'm
Are
going
they
to take a
dead?
moment here.
Yeah.
You be
Some
me.
of them are dead, yeah.
You be me, and I'll be you. I'll ask you a question.
No.
What is that thing? What is it called?
It's
Boring.
but see, I would,
It's going
I
long.
would explain it.
It's too long now.
I would explain it in 5 seconds. It's you. You don't fall back. You spring ahead and you stay there. Done.
Can I talk to you?
I'm very
You
confused.
know she doesn't care.
Why do you
No,
think...
she does. No,
I,
she actually does care.
I care about history and I care about stuff like this
There's
because
also
yeah.
there's also the standard time all year round
Yes.
argument as well.
There are people... Yeah.
But more people want daylight savings than standard time.
Got it. So...
But and the idea is that when the clocks change, bad things happen. People get into car accidents. There are cardiac
Yeah.
events, etc. So
What
we
will-
keep it one way.
What will happen then if a show is on at 9 p.m. on the East Coast? What is it still 6 p.m. here? Is it just it's lighter?
The time
I'm so
will be,
confused.
the hour will be the same. It'll be lighter.
Dorothy always looks amazing.
What?
That's what we come to.
Boring.
See, that's the frustration of doing this. We talk about something and your hair looks good.
Somebody said to me
I did-
yesterday,
I did
Dorothy.
get a laser this
They go,
week.
oh my God, do you? It's like you guys are back. I go, yeah, and they go, do you and Dorothy still fight? And I go,
What was
no,
that?
we're
I
like
mean, we
best
could
friends.
for TV purposes.
They said that. They're like, oh. They were like, really? Like, oh.
Oh, you like each other.
You should play War.
Does anybody
She's
remember me
my
throwing a
cherry-
magazine at Jill? I threw a
cherry
magazine
pie.
at you.
No,
When
I
did
don't remember
throw
that.
mine? Do you have video of that?
So Steve has something to dance to. Yes, we love watching Steve dance.
I mean, we did fight, but I don't think I
Does-
ever.
I-
I threw something at Steve. I don't think I ever threw anything at you.
Apple. Steve, you just blew the mic.
I blow because I got worked up. I got emotional.
I have a question, and this is a serious.
Too long.
You should just start doing to us what we used to do to you. Boring. Moving along. Too
Big
long.
arm. Big arm.
No, it's about the stuff that you like. It's about the Lockerbie disaster.
Why do I like the Lockerbie disaster?
No, but you know
And
about
the
it.
laughter I'm
Okay.
questioning.
I'm sorry. I watched a movie it's a series with he's a British actor we all like with
Sounds like.
oh my God, Colin Firth. And anyway, So the Lockerbie, Larry Tate's son was on that. Larry Tate from Bewitched.
Oh my God, the guy with Steve
the
Hair with the
actor.
white hair.
The
The
actor,
actor, yeah,
his name
okay.
was David White,
Yeah,
but
David
his
White.
son was on it anyway. My question is this.
What?
Why did they let the terrorist out? Because he had cancer. I don't care if he has cancer. He killed 200 and something people.
Let's ask Dorothy.
Steve's gonna yell, boring. Why did they?
Too long.
And I know this is closer to your heart.
Yeah.
Why would they let out any of the Manson murderers?
They did, and
I
they
know.
let out Leslie. So,
But she was ill.
no.
Oh, the other one
Susan
was ill.
Atkins was,
Susan
yeah.
Atkins was
I'm not
ill.
as Manson aficionado as you,
So-
although I did
so-
read Helter Skelter.
Getting back to the topic
Okay,
of the
yes.
are you in favor of daylight savings? Remembering that
me write
in
that
many
down.
states, kids will be going to school. It'll be cold and dark and dangerous.
It always is for Canada.
We're not in Canada.
Oh, we're not. Okay. So daylight
am I
savings.
annoyed?
Yay or nay? Do we say yay? I don't care because it doesn't affect me at all. I don't notice any differences. Dorothy?
It doesn't really affect
Too
us
long.
that much in California.
Okay. Steve, what about you? I mean, do you like it?
I love for it to be light late. I
Late. Okay.
I am not a depressive person, thank goodness, but I can feel, it's too dark too early.
Steve, somebody has a
okay.
very pressing question.
Yeah.
Where do you buy the best chicken breast that does not taste like rubber?
Antonio Fabozzi's on 17th Street.
I actually oddly made dinner last night, which does not happen often at my house.
Okay, but there's a guy who's Jim's Chicken in Woodland Hills. You
Okay.
go up you go up the street, and the guy's got a
you
hole
go.
quite good for barbecue. Go ahead, Dorothy. I'm sorry.
By the
I
way,
went to Trader Joe's, although normally I buy chicken at Whole Foods, if you must know.
Leslie makes a good point. She's in Michigan right now. The smoke coming from the 11 or
Oh,
14
God.
Canadian fires.
Yes.
No. And have you seen pictures of New York?
New
Did you
York.
see LaGuardia yesterday?
Okay, can-
They
can,
can barely take off.
Where are the fires in Canada? I'm so
All
sorry.
over. They're all over in your open provinces, the big ones like
Yeah.
Alberta and
Okay, so
places
they're in
like
the
that.
They're in the mid section of Canada,
And
but
they're-
that's far
they're
to travel
burning-
to New York.
Well, it's coming to New York. It's coming everywhere. We don't have it here, but most of America does at this
Are
point.
you serious?
I'm watching a
Are
guy.
the-
A guy
what's
in
on fire?
A guy in Chicago
The
saying,
forests?
"I feel like I'm smoking 5 cigarettes if I walk down the street."
You guys, I didn't know.
I saw in D.C. D.C. It's like the worst
From
air
Canada?
they've ever
Good.
had.
Blame Canada. You know what? I got
Many reasons in D.C. why it's really terrible.
Alexis
air.
doesn't want it dark early. I'm with you.
I have to talk to my family because they're all over Canada, but I worry if it's
Did they
the
set the
fourth-
fires?
Oh.
They probably my uncle Fred would have, but he's
Wait, you have a brother?
he's incarcerated. Well, last I checked, he was.
Leslie says they have to
Oh.
wear masks there.
You know what? We feel your pain because we've had that here.
And we have Steve, so we feel your pain.
I mean, it helps because there's an ocean. Oh, by the way, tsunami warning. Not here, but a little. Yeah, there was a huge
world.
earthquake in Mexico.
Do you
this
remember that
morning.
I worked with Tsunami? Remember her?
I
did-
do.
She
She
did
was
the
a
weather
weather
with me in
person. Yes,
Houston.
of
Yeah,
course.
she was
Tsunami.
great.
And I remember Dewey Mountains.
Is this like Jill
That was me.
Sunshine?
Dewey Mountains.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I wanted to change my name in the beginning of my career to that, and they said
To
no.
Dusty Brent?
I said, look, you got Dallas rains. I could be a warm front with the Dusty Mountains, or what is it? The
Dewey?
How about the cold front? Dewey Mountain. Dewey Mountains. Anyway, my point is this.
What is your point? You don't have a point.
What are your thoughts on Richard Simmons or Sylvia Brown is a hoax. Go watch.
You think?
I know so. Lisa Guerrero holds a picture up of a little girl
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
interviewing
You
Sylvia.
know I love a psychic.
Okay, interviewing Sylvia Brown, and Lisa goes, "You said that this girl had been murdered," and Sylvia goes, "Yes," and she goes, "This little girl is me." And she goes, "Oh,
Incredible.
well, you're
Incredible
here.
moment,
You're
yeah.
here, aren't you?" And Lisa goes, "Yes, I am." That was for Inside Edition. Hogwash.
I'm like
but
the Psychic Friends
I
Network.
love
I love a
Richard
psychic.
Simmons because I did a week on Hollywood Squares, and he was the middle square, and he was bananas fun.
Oh my God, he used to come into Good Day and slap our butts.
Yeah.
Good day, LA?
And yeah, that show. Good Day LA.
When did you start saying good day?
I don't know.
Yeah, you started doing that.
I just
We never
because
call it that.
It pained me too much to say Good Day LA. I just couldn't. It was-
Okay,
the
but that's
hurt-
when you were
the
on
hurt
it.
was too deep.
Yes, you were still on it.
You're still on
you
it.
were in pain.
I
you
mean,
were on it.
yeah. Mhm.
Well, let me ask you. Did you hate saying good day, LA? Did you hate saying good day?
I
late?
loved it.
Too long.
No.
All right. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
You're gonna stop now?
That was a deep question. Did you mean before or after I got shit canned?
I loved it, and then when we were
Once we were fired, I could.
we were
you know.
sad. We were
Yeah.
sad.
But Richard would come in and he was just like a
was-
ball of fun
He was
and crazy.
so much fun. Yeah.
I did a lot of stuff with Richard
Oh,
through
I'm
the
sure.
years.
Of
So much
course.
through the years. And
Steve
Different moods.
Steve is no stranger to dolphin shorts.
What are dolphin shorts?
Come on.
I worked with him. He did sports.
Dolphin sports. No, they're the loose ones with the white trim that Richard wore.
Like
No,
you
Rich-
don't know,
Richard,
and you don't wear underwear. And
Richard
you
was
know,
the guy who was perpetually happy,
but not.
but not.
Yeah.
But not. There was a lot of darkness going on, and he could be very temperamental, and he could be a lot of fun, and he would jump on you a lot. And you know what my balance is like?
What?
You can only imagine.
Oh, remember I had to stand on that
I'll
rubber
tell
ball
you.
thing
Yeah.
for, was it Jillian Michaels? Who was it who brought that in and I fell off it?
Yeah.
I just broke my face.
Yes.
Dorothy and I became friends during my cancer days. If there's someone who's asking, actually, it was before.
no, that was before that.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
We
I mean, many things in life have happened since Good Day LA.
and one of the big ones was Steve. And
Thank you.
what happened
Steve
was
happened.
he got was it the 20th? I don't know. We talked and I was like, oh my gosh, and blah, blah, blah. And then we started talking more and more. And then when I got the cancer, she would take me to appointments, the hospital, and just was there for me because things were really falling apart. I was abusing alcohol.
And I would call Dorothy and say, thanks for doing it.
Oh, shut up.
And
You know
I
what?
would say to Jill, "You have chemo today. Can I come?" And she's like, "No."
No.
She'd message me and I'd say, you're not downstairs,
you
are
were,
you?
you were going through a lot. I mean, truly a lot.
Yes, I lost everything. My house, I had cancer. Oh, by the way, found out on the same day after my first chemo, I just went bald. And then I was told, oh,
You're broke.
you're broke and you've lost your house, basically. And I had a nervous breakdown, and then I turned to alcohol. And when I turned to alcohol, I drank I said, how can I be in this dark place? I'm raising 2 kids on my own without any financial help, which is fine because I was always the breadwinner. But I was looking at my 9 and 11-year-olds that are going to lose the only house they love. And it just completely destroyed me. No job, it was absolutely. No, that's not true. I did have a job. I was at
You
the
had a great
radio.
job, yeah.
In fact, it was a good job for cancer because I was bald and green, and I didn't miss one day of radio, and that worked well for me when I later needed.
You know, what's
Yeah, and we came in a lot when you were on
You
radio.
guys made it so
what you did for us
good.
was Drew.
Drew Hayes. Oh, I love him.
Kind of brought us back together.
Brought us back
Yeah, he
together, and then
did.
we started working together. And for me, it was great because Drew said to me, you want to do a lot of shows? I said, radio shows, me?
Yeah,
So
no
I was working almost every day, which was wonderful.
Someone asked me, do I ever think the stress, well, not the stress from that, but other stress I had in my life that I ended up divorcing. So, the thing is this, that was a joke. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to tell you
Yes.
that yesterday, Rocco and I and Ruby, we had 10 years in this house in Tarzana together alone, but I lived there for 23. And I loved that house, and I lost that house. So I know about loss and going through cancer and trying to support my kids and being whatever. That was fine. My son, there's a coffee table book of my house, and he was leafing through it, and he said to me yesterday, and I could cry. I haven't cried over it, but I will. He said, Mom, when I get rich one day, I'm going to buy back that house.
Oh, wow.
You know what? You have a strong girl and a sweet boy, and that's what you want.
Yeah. And I don't mind living how I live in an apartment, but when I see it, it makes me cry. That house makes me, I put so much into it. But I always tell Rocco, it's not a house is a house, but we have a home, even if it's a small apartment, right?
Oh, completely.
But the fact
Completely,
that it
completely.
molded his childhood. He's like, Mom, that house with the pool and the.
Yeah. If I may,
Don't be a psychiatrist right now. Are you going to be a psychiatrist? You're going to be, please.
No,
He can't help
I'm not.
himself.
I'm not.
Okay, you can.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Okay. So,
Yes,
you talked about set points
in life.
in
yeah.
life.
Well, because we were talking about the baseline happiness theory, which
Yeah.
says You have a set point of happiness.
Right.
And no matter what happens in your life, within a few months, you come back to that
And-
set
Yes,
point
and
of
I-
happiness.
And can I give
you
you,
are who you
can
are,
I give you a
basically.
fancy? You'll be bored in the first sentence, but it's good.
Boring. Yeah.
Okay, too long. May I? Too long. There's something called the hedonic treadmill and the hedonic advantage. And the hedonic treadmill says you get that thing you want.
Yeah.
You get that show, you get that raise, you get that whatever, and you are happy for about 3 months.
Yeah. Well, same thing. You come back to your set point.
Yeah, that, and then at some point you'll find,
Yeah.
oh, it's the greatest job in the world, but I don't like him, and I don't like this, and
Oh,
my
yeah,
chair
we
isn't good.
understand that.
Yeah, all right. At about 3 months, that's a hedonic treadmill. We all go back to the set point. The hedonic advantage, which you're really good at, is that when things don't work and when something horrible happens, there is also about that 3 month thing.
Yeah.
Where you get back to that other set point. So you go from the unhappiness to where you normally are.
We are a lot
Okay.
of people are asking me, and I agree with you on
Thank
that,
you for paying
100%.
attention. Yes,
No,
yes,
I did,
yeah,
and
okay.
I so agree with you. And people are asking about the house, and I will tell you, if we're being this honest, how did I not know? I am type B. Okay, so Heather and I have the same personalities. Heather Locklear. We go out, we perform, and we want people to take care of the rest of it, whether it's a husband, a money manager, whatever. We don't sit and look at bills every month. We're just like, let us perform like circus monkeys, and we get paid. Well, I don't know why it got to 750,000, but when they sat me down, it was 750,000. And I people are saying, how didn't you know? I didn't know till I was told right then in the office. And I had a breakdown because I was bald and I fell and I started crying. The second part of that, somebody said that they actually made a deal with the IRS on here. I understand that. I offered the IRS it was
I'll
750.
never understand that.
I offered them Jared, and I'm just going to tell the story. Jared, I worked for Two Faced for 10 years at HSN. They cut me a check as a severance pay for $500,000. I went to the IRS through the lawyer and I said, here is 500,000 on the 750. I still have a radio job. I'll pay you back the 250. They said no.
So I will never
Based,
this
on,
guy-
based on what? Based on what? Why would they say
You don't
no?
want to know what the lawyer said? And this is what I think I started
This is,
drinking.
this is a woman with cancer who's offering them a great chunk of money.
Okay.
I wanna
They
know
did
what-
not care.
What did they justify?
I
it
will
with?
tell you. So this was his lawyer, and he sent him in, and I said, they didn't accept it. And he said, no. He said to me, they want your house. And I always heard that the IRS doesn't go after real estate,
Yeah.
but they do. Like, so anyway, with penalties, it came to 1.2 million. So I had to sell my house, paid the IRS, and I moved, and life got crazy. But it all happened at the same time. I got the cancer, and yes.
Yeah.
So
It
now
was
I stay
a
on
lot.
top of my money. I don't have a business manager because there's nothing to manage. I basically, and so I'm very grateful. Go ahead, Steve.
No. I'm very happy for you. First of all, the two of us.
You're very happy for me. I have nothing.
no, I'm
I don't have a
Just
house.
us.
I'm very
Just
happy.
us.
I
that
lost
you're-
my
that-
IRA for my future. I don't have a house. I rent. I lease my car. But I'm so happy for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Though the IRS guy hated me.
I'm going to say something to ignore the crap out
No,
of it.
I won't.
Yeah.
But you asked me what happened. I think the guy.
You think it was personal?
There's one person. They don't have a team of people. It's not like a
Nobody
jury.
works at the IRS anymore.
And there's one person, and they look at your case. This lawyer brought pictures of me bald with my children. He said she's got breast cancer. She's in
You're a
chemo
single
now.
mom.
She's looking after 2 kids that her ex doesn't pay anything for. And
Sounds
she
crazy.
didn't know
No.
that there was a miscommunication
But
between.
usually, if you offer, hey, I
He
can't
said
pay
no.
you everything. I'll give you this
He
now.
said no.
They love that.
He said no. And
What'd you do to this guy?
No, I don't know him, but I do know his name was Jim. And I said, hi, Jim, thanks for fucking up my whole life. But it's partially me because I should have been on my money manager saying, and when I lost my IRA, I said, do I have anything? Do we have stocks in Tide? Do we have stocks in Mac? And he said, we have nothing. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm out. So my question to you is, it does depend on the person you get. And did you know it? Of course it can be personal. It was like this guy hated me on Good Day. I don't know if I shit in his Cheerios, but he did say no to the
But
500.
Was there no way? And listen, I'm speaking from ignorance.
Yeah.
But is there no way that you could not go to the next step and saying, this is happening, this doesn't seem right.
told the
I'll go to
lawyer.
your superior on this thing.
The lawyer
I'll-
just-
I'll
he
go-
bowed out.
I'll
Nope.
go to the government on this thing
Listen
and
to
get
this.
some redress.
This lawyer, I'll never forget it. His name was Ken. I was in my bedroom. He calls up and he says to me, "It's not good." And I'm like,
And this is your lawyer.
no. This is a lawyer for my money manager. I didn't have a lawyer. Couldn't afford one, apparently. So I was sitting on my bed in Tarzana, and when he said, "This is not good," my stomach actually dropped. And he said, "They're not accepting the $500,000." And I said, "What? Why?" And he just said, "Because they're not. And they want your house." And I will tell you, there are 2 times that I broke down. Once when I was told what we owed. I never knew what I owed. No one ever sat me down and said, "Hey,
through
dummy."
Cancer, you were such a warrior. You were so strong.
I was, but it was, yeah. Anyway, it's all good. I'm where I'm supposed to be. God has a plan, and I had 20 beautiful years of supporting my ex-husbands and my kids.
Can Steve say something shrink wrap now?
I know.
or no?
I know what it is. Should have got a prenup. No.
No, that's not what I was going to say. Why did I get mad then?
Are you mad at me?
No, I love you.
I love you
Yeah,
too.
so
I think we all go through things, and you know what? You get
you
through
know-
it. In a
No,
place,
Jill, that was a lot.
if
But I will say
if
one
God has a plan, could you ask him to change it?
no, I wouldn't want to be any other place. I am where I am. I sold most of my Good Day LA stuff. There are things that make me sad, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had that for Dorothy, for Ruby.
Okay, you guys,
I
she calls Ruby Dorothy and me Ruby, which I love.
I do it all the time. I'm like, oh, and then yeah, I do.
don't know if
It must be
Ruby
because I
loves it,
love
but I
you.
love it.
Because I love you, and so.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, I sold everything, my bags, my dresses, and I said to Ruby and Rocco, these are just things. This house was a thing. It was a real home to him. But I said, we are wherever we are, we're a family, and this is our home. It's an apartment, but it's our home, and
It
it's
is. Well,
wonderful.
and by the way,
and I've
you got-
decorated
you
it
got a great
beautifully.
looking apartment.
Right?
And you decorate it every day.
Every day.
The point here is so clear. The material stuff is nice when you have it.
Sure.
But what you have a family, you have a place you live. If you look at it from that perspective,
Yeah.
forget everything else. You forget everything else. Hey, look, I live in this apartment. I got my
Yes.
kids. I got this. I have the
Yep.
other podcast. I have
Yep.
people who love me. Everything changes.
Everything.
Yeah,
And I'm
everything
so
changes.
grateful. And I think when you're close to, I say close to death, listen, I had stage 2 and 3 in my lymph nodes and breasts. I don't know how close I was, but I did tell my oncologist to take me to the brink of death with the chemo and bring me back. But one thing I think about sometimes is when Dorothy and her husband go on a trip, or you, or Lisa Breck, she was on a cruise. I haven't been anywhere in 8 years, and except for home, Canada. And it's just not part of my, I don't even think like that anymore. I don't dream about vacations because I tell myself, Jill, you're a girl from Canada. Look where you live. So I'm grateful for that. I can go to the ocean.
Right.
Like there's just
if
things.
we could have taken you back in Canada and said, you know what, you're going to be living in this apartment, in this place, in this world.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll absolutely take it.
Absolutely. I
Absolutely,
moved
yeah.
down from Montreal to an apartment
Yeah.
in Fort Lauderdale for shizzle. I did. Yeah.
Do you still feel attached to the house? Because
I do.
Because with us, we're still not back in our house from the fires.
Yes.
By the way, you were the first person to tell me my house was still there.
I
That my
started
house
crying.
made it.
I started crying.
Oh my
yeah.
God. But I was so attached to our house because I raised my son there, and
Oh my
and now, we've been out of it for quite a while, but now I drive by and I'm like,
Look,
hi, oh my
are you
God.
okay?
What happened? What happened?
It's okay, Dorothy. It's all right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We're going to get sued.
Yeah,
Fred,
that's
oh
all
my
right.
God.
Are you okay?
Fred, what happened?
Oh, sorry. Did
The chair tip.
oh,
somebody
it wasn't
fell
something of
over,
Steve's? Okay.
Greg, is that you? Yeah.
It's Greg from the LA Times. He fell. Okay.
You can take that chair.
I just wanted to say quickly, Lois that you were talking about, she bought my Fendi bag.
Yeah.
And she says she loves it. And Lois, I'm so glad Lois Lee.
Lois and I travel the world together.
Oh my gosh, with my Fendi bag. See how things all come back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you guys, I have a wonderful support system. Hello. Hi, Greg.
purposes.
Greg.
Don't be.
What an entrance, Greg.
Yeah, you definitely make an entrance.
Every week, Steve's microphone not working. Is that Greg's fault? No.
No, we're going to blame Scott because, Greg, you should have stayed down and you could sue.
Yeah.
Stay down.
That's
Stay
what we used to
down.
say
Stay down.
at Good Day LA, remember? If you fell, stay down.
Hey,
We'll
and
see.
now I have a lawyer in the family.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
right. Your daughter-in-law is a lawyer. I
Remember-
could have used her.
Greg,
Remember-
if you need a lawyer.
Have we told the Bill Cosby story?
Oh my God! Well, we have a photo. Should I try and find it?
Yes, to post
Okay,
it
so
on.
this
yes.
was before we knew the real Bill Cosby, and he used to come on, and we thought he was fun. And
Yeah.
even though I never understood half of what he was saying, we thought he was fun.
Because he went too long.
But Dorothy. He had me in the hall one time.
He'd get it.
What?
What?
No, he didn't have me in the. Oh, right. Let me finish. He stopped me in the hall. And
Okay,
he said,
and?
"I want you to come to the Playboy Jazz Festival." And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, for sure I will." But of course I didn't. You know me. I'm like,
And
all
then he would
talk
sort of
and
do
then I
that
stay at home.
jazz riff thing when he was talking, so we never really
Scott,
understood.
Judy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Bill Cosby comes in. Now remember, this was way back before.
Oh, yeah, before any issue.
This is Bill Cosby, BC.
Yeah, right.
BC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's chatting with us. Interview's over. He gets up. Oh God, do we want to tell this in front of poor Greg who just fell?
Well,
Okay, Bill Cosby gets up like this, like he's leaving, and Danny, our stage manager, goes to take the chair out because
so he could get room
Yeah.
to leave
yeah, I
the
mean,
set.
he was resetting the set.
Bill's starts telling a story and
Goes
decides.
to sit back down to a chair that is no longer there. Falls on his ass. Steve and I immediately go to help him, and the
help him
picture
up.
is you laughing your ass off.
I wasn't. I was
have to
pointing,
find the
saying,
photo.
"Get somebody here now." I was pointing to Larry,
I gotta
like,
find the
help.
photo.
And
It's,
it's
like you knew.
no, it was
It's
mid-fall.
like you had a premonition of-
Mid-fall.
Mid-fall.
Yeah.
Can I find that photo?
Oh,
I
it was
don't
something
know.
else. But anyway, I just want to say thank you to for you and for you. I love you. And it said that I had a good support system. You have no idea the amount of women that rallied and Steve. Well, you're one of the girls.
Well, we did. Side point.
He,
someone saying who-
Look, Doring Sharon Zana says he had me in the hall one
Yeah,
time.
perfect.
Julie Barbary 2026.
Everybody,
I love you.
everybody needs a line to be remembered for.
Now you can sue him.
Oh my
Didn't
God.
we come to 2 minutes after you had surgery and Steve was there?
Oh, I was there.
Wasn't just
Yeah.
me.
Now, this is Dorothy
You
telling a
saw
story.
my Franken boobs.
Yeah. This is Dorothy telling a story. It was 2 minutes after surgery.
It was the next
wa-
day.
It was like 3 days later.
No, it was the next day.
So this surgery was they took all my cancer out, they scooped it out and put some new
Yeah.
airbags
and again,
in.
just
and I
like,
did
don't
not.
visit. And we did.
And I was like, don't put airbags in. I don't want false boobies. And they put them in. And I got them taken out. But anyway, these two show up and I'm all high on my own supply. And I had this wonderful nurse. Of course, she was wonderful. She made me happy. And she comes in and she says,
There's two
"You
lunatics
have-
in the hallway.
yeah, we might have them taken down to the psych ward, but if you're interested, I said, no, yeah, let them in. And it's these two. And I think the first thing I did was show you my Franken
you did.
boobs. You and Dr. Drew are the only ones men who've ever seen them. Well, Billy Ashley too at Heather's wedding, Heather's daughter's wedding.
was-
I was in the line.
There was Bill
And
Cosby
Bill
in the
Cosby in the
hallway.
hallway.
Wait, two things. Wait, give me your two
Wait,
things.
I got my word and my balls, and I don't break them
People
for
are
nobody.
saying, who's Greg? Greg is a writer for the LA Times. It's so lovely he's here. I'm so sorry that we hopefully did not injure him. And the only thing I was going to say about my house was now that we've been out of it for so long,
Yeah.
I've lost the attachment. So I don't know if you still,
I
at
still
some
have
point-
my attachment.
You know how long I've
But
been?
I like the girl who moved in. I was gonna. Her husband he's partners with Gordon Ramsay, and her kids are actors, and they were a little boy and a little girl, and she's this beautiful girl, Ariella, and her husband Danny. They move in, and it was like this house was made for them, and he's a huge baseball fan, and I think I told you guys this. He was up in the attic, and there was a couple things up there, and he found a baseball card, and he changed the guest house into this sort of man den. I didn't want to see it, but one night I was on Facebook and I was looking at all these young, gorgeous people at a party. And I was like, oh, that looks so cool. It was outside of my house. It was my pool that I designed.
Okay, that's
the
gotta
long
feel weird.
table. They had candlelight. And she did buy all of the things in my house. She loved how it was decorated. So she bought my books, my Jonathan Adler, my sofas. So it looked the same.
Yeah.
For all the pictures they were taking, I'm like, oh wow. And I had to
Okay.
get off Facebook because it made me, and I think I don't think about it a lot, but when Rocco said that yesterday,
Yeah.
I didn't cry until
Sweet
right
boy.
now.
Mhm.
Woo!
Mm.
It's all good. I hope he gets rich.
I've been in the same house since before you were born.
I know.
Yeah.
I
so,
know. So what if, God forbid,
Yeah.
they came to you and said, "Oh, we're taking your house."
I
How
would, you know me.
You'd go to your other house.
You know me. I would somehow or other.
He'd go to his beach house.
Yeah. There's so much sentimentality tied up.
Mm-hmm.
So many
You raise your
lives-
kids there.
Grandkids.
grandkids, and all that. But I'm pretty resilient when it comes to that stuff.
But you're like that.
Yeah.
I
like that.
am too. I mean, I just move.
I mean, I
move
think
forward.
men are better at compartmentalizing anyway, but that's
Yeah.
just you. You really are like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
It's
pretty
annoying.
good. I think it was because my son.
Steve
brought
can
it up.
weather any storm.
I
It's
didn't
annoying.
realize that it meant so much to him in his childhood.
Yeah,
For me,
sure.
I was an adult. I moved there when I was 30.
Kevin, thank you very much. Kicking in $1.99.
What,
I don't
Kevin?
know-
You're going to buy me a new house.
Thank you. I don't know where it
Never get
goes.
used to
I'll tell
this.
you what. Listen, we'll give all of it to Jill. All right? Okay.
I'm
you.
okay with that.
For my
I'm
fund.
okay with that. I was going to ask you about the dinosaur bones, but then I thought maybe
What
we
do you
spent
think?
too much time making
What?
Steve jokes. Have
He's
you
not
read that
old.
story?
What?
Uh-huh.
What?
Like a T-Rex now.
How
Yes.
much? How much it goes for?
$50 million.
But it's a T-Rex.
I mean, there's like, there's a celebrity angle, so of course we'll talk about
does
that.
Lauren Sanchez want it for the living room?
It's probably Lauren's. Leo DiCaprio likes them. Nicolas Cage, who I guess no longer has money problems, but it's billionaires who are buying them.
So-
maybe it's in Lauren's living room. I don't know.
So,
Nicholas-
so do I have value? Because people have called me a dinosaur in the business.
Yes, you have value.
These bones.
$50 million.
Yes,
the bones.
but we're
These
going to have
bones
to
are
sort of
available.
mummify you in some sort of liquid
it's already happened,
container.
really.
And yeah, it's true. And then we'll just have you like that all the
Yeah.
time.
And you're going to be in somebody's living room
And you won't
because
be talking.
museums and schools cannot afford to buy the bones
course.
anymore.
No, the
so
idea
it's
is
billionaires.
a rich person buys it and then gives it to the museum.
No,
Not
well, that would be
necessarily.
nice if-
So what are you going to do? Keep it in your living room?
Yes. Well, you really
You
do
know
high
what? A lot of the
ceilings.
1%ers
Talking T-Rex.
aren't givers. Like,
That's a sweeping statement.
okay, but Mark
All right.
Zuckerberg would never
That's a
give
sweeping
it.
statement.
No, I don't think he would. He's a lizard himself. He knows the species.
Steve, Kate, your mic, they can't hear me again, Taylor.
Oh my God.
No, they can because you're on.
No, it's saying right there.
Oh yeah, somebody said Leo has a
He
dinosaur.
does have
I knew he was into them. I didn't know whether or not he had one.
He
I've not been
does.
to his home.
I'll
You know,
t-
though, he's one of those people, in a junket, when you go to interview somebody,
Yeah.
you guys know what a junket is.
Mm-hmm.
You interview a celebrity for like 5 minutes, and there's a list of like 80 people that have the same 5 minutes you do in the same day. I used to call it the celebrity petting zoo. They were like at the Four Seasons, locked in a room
Yeah.
all day with a million reporters
and
coming
with the
in
same
and out.
questions.
But when you walk into some rooms, it's like, hi, nice to meet you. Leo comes off like, I mean, he was lovely,
Yeah.
but he is a star. Just sitting there and whatever the
Not
lighting
like
is.
George Clooney. George is the
Oh, no,
coolest.
George is obviously our favorite.
George
but Leo
loves-
definitely exudes star.
But I
I
went-
told you this that when I started, and I did a junket.
Is this gonna be long?
Came from it's already long,
Boring.
boring, and
Speed it up.
they would say in those days, "Look, listen, we're gonna move through this thing. You only have 20 minutes. You only have
Oh my God.
What? Did you do this again?
Did you?
I didn't
You
touch
did
him.
it again. You
No, I
touched
didn't
it.
touch him. Roll the tape back. I swear I did not.
Okay. So they would.
Oh yeah, we're live. Sorry.
They would say to me, "Listen, you only have 20 minutes."
Oh my. With
By the
Gregory
time by the time you came around,
Oh my God, 4 minutes. And by the time you sit down and say hi and do the icebreaker, and there's somebody right behind the celebrity counting you down.
I have the
3
greatest story ever
who's that?
about Leo
Leo.
and Harvey Weinstein. So I was invited to the big LA dinner, blah blah blah, but it was also Howard Stern. It was Jimmy Kimmel hosts a party for Howard Stern every year, and you go and George Clooney's there. It's like
Don't
it's
make
like
me tell that story.
it's the Academy Awards basically, and it's insane. But I had to leave early before even saying hi to Howard and Beth because my friend Shadeen, who doesn't know anyone, I'm like, that's George Clooney, dude. And she's like, I don't know. As we're leaving,
Never heard of him.
Adam
Is that Nick Clooney's son?
Adam Levine,
Yeah.
okay, she's Persian and she just doesn't follow, doesn't care, she's into her whole Persian culture. We're leaving to go to the LA dinner and she goes, that's the guy from The Voice. And I'm like, out of all these stars, like, and I'm talking
Oh,
big
Adam
stars.
Levine. I thought you were talking about Leo. Okay.
Even no, that happened next. So we go to the dinner, and at our table is Harvey Weinstein and Leo DiCaprio. And I'm like, just be cool. And she's like, why wouldn't I be? And I'm like, okay. She doesn't know anyone. And as we're eating, she goes, oh my God. And Harvey Weinstein kept checking her out.
Oh God.
But checking, like not, and she's like my age, right? She's beautiful girl, great body, great hair, red curls. And he's staring at her very obviously.
Creepy.
And I'm like, what is happening? She doesn't know who he is. And she goes, oh my gosh. I said, what? She goes, when I first got my motorcycle, I used to take breaks in Beverly Hills and go to the peninsula and have lunch. And he was always there. And he asked me to go to his room. Now,
Oh,
she knows
dear
nothing.
God.
And this might even been before all the Me Too stuff. It was before. And I'm like, Harvey Weinstein? And she goes, is that his name? The guy with the pimpled pineapple face? I go, yes, Harvey Weinstein. And then everything came out. And I was like, are you watching? Do you see what would have happened to you?
Oh my God.
I mean, out of all the people, though, yeah, that guy with the pineapple face. Okay.
Can I tell the other?
And Leo didn't say a word. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it'll just,
Okay. Never mind.
You guys want more celebrity talk?
I'm sure,
We were
Steve.
going to, but we're moving on.
One thing I look forward to when we do this is hair talk and celebrity
You want to
talk.
talk about my laser that I did on Tuesday?
You did
Well,
already.
listen, if it tightens you up.
Yeah.
Yes, he is a monster. Oh, they love the live. Love Jillian. She tells it like it is, the truth.
The
Yeah,
truth.
that I
Yeah.
do.
Yes,
Pineapple face took me out. Those were Shadine's words, my Persian princess.
Pineapple face is
They used to
getting
call
quite
us
the reaction.
They called her Persian Ethel, and I was Lucy.
Somebody's been watching me since the 70s. So there are people watching me since
You looked like Burt Reynolds.
what year were you born?
You had like Bert Convy hair.
No, I was born in 60. Well, it depends on the paperwork. I found some paperwork recently that said I was born in 1967, so it'd be a year younger. Woo
Okay.
woo!
All right. Okay.
But
so,
66
so the,
is
the year you were born, 67? 66.
66. Let's say that.
67 was the year I started in broadcasting.
What? What again? Say it again. What did he say?
Tell her what I said.
Boring.
No, what did he say?
He's
he
old.
looked at me.
He's old.
It's
But I heard
the
words.
year I
He's-
started in broadcasting.
Your entire
And my-
life, he's been on TV and or radio.
In radio, right?
In radio, yeah, in Houston, outside Houston.
And like here we are together.
Yeah.
Does that freak you? Like you guys, I went to a little college in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada called Mohawk College of Applied Arts and
Arts and
Technology.
Sciences and
These are two
Technology.
hotty-totty like university bigwigs. And guess what? We're all together anyway. So
So when you had that first job, were you thinking a little girl is being born right now?
and she's going to be given away up for adoption.
And I hope to
And
God I
she's
never
gonna
have. I hope to God I never have to work with her.
She's going to have so many issues, and I'm going to have to hear about every single one for 20 years.
Oh, here's people who've been with you since
AM Los Angeles.
Okay, screw
Yeah.
up all the names of the
You
shows
just call
now.
it. You just
Thank
call it
you.
AM.
I was with your Christina Ferrari on Wednesday night.
How is she?
She's wonderful and she adores
she
you. I don't understand
is.
it, but she loves you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she's
People are
great.
saying they like the skating show. So did George Clooney, by
Oh,
the
my-
way. He said
okay.
I was robbed.
Can I tell you, I'm at the Oscars one year, red carpet. I think I was with Lauren Sanchez that year. I know you weren't there because George came up to me and he was like really indignant. He was pissed that you didn't win.
Yeah, George, I was too. We're talking about the
He
skating
was
with
upset
celebrities.
for you.
Well, and Raquel Welch as well. I mean, I had some big people behind me. Didn't get me anywhere. Christy Swanson won, and if I may drop a little gossip, she had an affair with her skating
No, you don't
partner.
have to tell. You don't have to say that.
Well, they have a kid. They're married
Oh,
now.
you can say that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Anyway, his wife in Canada was pregnant,
Oh.
and her and Lloyd were having this clandestine affair. So her boyfriend drove up from, I know the whole story. It's unbelievable because I talked to him about it. He drives up from San Diego and he tells her, we're going to lose Steve. And he
I'm
goes,
lost.
he tells Christy Swanson.
Don't say boring because it's not.
Yeah, I'm in San Diego,
Boring.
blah, blah, blah.
No, not
it's
boring.
2 a.m., but I'm really tired. I'm going to go to sleep now. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm out. We got to skate tomorrow, blah, blah. He was in the lobby, and they knew it was her boyfriend, so they gave him a key. So he goes up there, puts the key in the door, and the lock is on. And Lloyd Eisler, the professional figure, stay with me, the professional figure skater guy,
Like Steve might die. Stay with us.
with the pregnant wife in Canada, 8 months, I might add. He sees, the boyfriend sees Lloyd running, jumping, and he jumped off the balcony. Sorry. They were only on like the
Skater, he
second
could have
floor.
broken his leg.
He landed on a car, and then he.
Oh my
took-
God.
Oh yeah. Then They ended up married and they have a son who plays hockey. My parents are doing really well. Steve,
I-
what do you think of Regis?
Well, first of all, can you please confirm if you guys were on? This is from whatever your name is, on during 9/11.
Yes,
and
we were.
Certainly, we were on during
Oh, my
9/11.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what do I think of Regis? I'll tell you the first moment I met Regis Philbin. And again, this was like the second radio show I
We
ever
all
did.
actually worked with
We've
Regis
all
at one
worked
point
with
or
Regis.
another.
So crazy.
So you were like a year old, 2 years old. And I was doing a radio show in Houston, and Regis was not doing much, but he was doing the road show of a funny thing happened on the way to the Forum.
Oh, wow.
As an actor, and he comes on and does my
Wow.
show. Now, I knew who he was because he had had a show on Westinghouse and others, and I was happy to have him on. He walks into the studio, and I'm doing the show
What kind of name is Steve?
with a woman named Phyllis. Back when women were named Phyllis.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
And Phyllis was like old. I was 26, she was 41. All right. Regis walks in, and the first thing he ever said to me was, Edwards, get your hands off of Phyllis's knee. now, Phyllis was sitting on the other side of the studio.
But it's radio.
That's the first thing he ever
He
said.
is
yeah.
very
I
funny.
worked with him so long ago. He called me Young Lucy.
Young Lucy,
That's how
yeah,
long ago it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
But he was wonderful.
I loved Regis.
I got to do the Fox. Scott Sternberg, our producer, will appreciate this. I did Fox's New Year's Eve with Regis one year, and we were doing the run through, and the producer says to Regis and I think we're just going to tape the run through in case there are any problems. And Regis goes, "What?" He goes,
Oh, he's like you. He had to work live.
He goes, "What are you talking about here, Philly?" His name was Phil. Philly. "Hey, Philly, you got two of the best people that do live." I go, "Yeah, I want something to go wrong." And he goes, "Easy, Tiger."
Yeah. All right. I got a story. I've told you this.
Yeah.
You did the Regis and whatever it was
Kathy
show,
Lee filling in.
and
yeah.
you filled in.
Yeah.
He calls me,
Oh,
and he said,
She's a pistol.
What am I getting here?" And
Oh, so you're the reason I didn't get the job. Thanks a lot, Steve Edwards. Go ahead. What did you tell
I
him?
don't need you to cut me off. She'll do it.
Listen, what did you
I
tell
think
him?
He told him. Why did Regis call you Trouble? Did that come from you?
He said, he said to me, he told me I'm going to call her Trouble.
Yeah.
And is she difficult to work
See, it
with?
wasn't Steve's fault.
Is she difficult to work with? I said, yes. No. I got your attention.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
No, I
said,
was
she's really easy to work with. Just let it go. But don't have anybody say to her, you do this and then you do that and then we do this. She's not going to listen to the second or third thing to begin
Correct.
with.
I don't even know
And
what you're saying.
And she's not going to do any of it.
Weird stuff. I remember you wore a pink dress. Like the weird
So-
things that you remember.
So the reason I remember it is because Gelman, the producer, had me come in a day early to show what outfit I was wearing. And I was wearing a lovely two-piece Mandalay dress that was a straight neck, long
I love those
skirt.
dresses.
They're so pretty. And it wasn't a V, it came right across.
Okay, so no boobs.
None. And a long skirt that matched it.
Because it
looked
was
like
morning TV. Oh, wait.
and it looked like a dress. And so afterwards, Valerie Bertinelli had filled in, and I know Val and Cindy Crawford, and I asked them, "Did you have to go in a day early for like a wardrobe check?" And they were both like, "What?" Yeah. So I knew. And also Kelly I wasn't safe in the sense that I was single. I like my life at that time, I was doing a
you
bunch
would
of
have
shows.
had to leave Steve.
I would have had to leave Steve. That was not in our contract. I'm not allowed to be 10 minutes away from him ever. And I just couldn't. I think she was safer in the sense that she was. I remember Shar told her she was pregnant on the live. So it was perfect.
Do you remember the first thing you said on the show?
No.
I do.
The first thing I said on what show?
It's just so
With-
weird.
with
I remember what
Regis.
you were wearing. He remembers what you said.
On with
What?
Regis. The first thing you
What's the
said to
big deal?
Regis.
What?
Okay, this is what you said. Regis, I was in Greenwich Village, and all the gay guys love you. That was the first thing you said.
When I
Quite
worked
an
at,
opener.
And Reg did the Reg,
Yeah.
play
Well,
the camera.
they love
yeah,
me
yeah.
everywhere.
oh no, 10 million
What's
years
not
ago.
to love?
When
You
I
know-
worked with Regis, we would all, because we were a bunch of kids, we
Yeah.
would all go out afterwards and drink.
Yeah.
Like, there was a
Did Regis too?
no, but he would always walk by because we're sitting outside, drinking margaritas, and he'd always walk by, and you'd do the voice better. He'd be like, "Regis wasn't invited. Regis is going home."
What kind of a name was Cody?
We walked into a restaurant and he said, "That's right, the Regis here," and everybody started clapping. It was like a restaurant for like people who visit New York, like tourists. But I did go to
Like
his
Howard
house.
on the Green or one of those.
I don't remember, but I did go to his house or his apartment, And I'll never
Oh,
forget
it
this.
was way up. And
Way up, and
Yeah.
Joy goes, she goes, humor him. He likes to show off the view. So I go over, and he opens the window, and I'm like, my gosh, like you see it's unbelievable. And he
Harvey
goes,
used to live in that building too, and Howard Stern. Too,
that's what
I
he
think.
said. He said,
Yeah.
you know your boy Howard? And I said, yeah. And he goes, he lives down there. Like, he's up top. And he bought he goes, this is 2 apartments. And I was like, what?
I remember.
This is so
Right across the
small.
street
I
from
remember
Channel 7, which,
re-
by the way, they knocked that building down. Not where he
What?
lived, Channel 7.
Quiet voices talking.
Oh, boring.
I remember Regis when he was really down and out, and he was up for a show called AM Chicago.
Show.
And I got the show. And I didn't even necessarily want the show. I didn't want to go to Chicago, but it kind of worked out that way. And the great thing about Regis, when I got the show, I get flowers from him saying, congratulations, don't do this again. Right.
I saw him about 3 years before he passed away. Just out one night. I was in Beverly Hills, which I never am. Dinner with a bunch of friends. He was there. Of course, he stopped everybody in the restaurant.
Of course.
Was La Scala.
Young Dorothy.
Oh my God, he did like 20 minutes of stand-up about me to my friends.
What a
You-
blessing that
Those
was.
pictures I have somewhere too.
You were with
bless
me.
you.
I presented him the
yeah.
first, whatever award.
The Golden Mike.
The first lifetime Golden Mike
Yeah.
to him, and I presented it to him, and you were at the table with us.
Oh, wow.
And so he gets the Golden Mike. It's a special one, so it doesn't look like the Golden Mike.
Yeah.
It's a different thing, and he looks at us and, I want the other one.
And then when he went
He
back
was
to
so
New York
great.
to do the show, he did like 20 minutes, the whole open on. They didn't give me a mic. I was supposed to get a mic.
I called
God,
and
Regis.
talked to
I wish we had these
Regis
photos.
on the air with Cindy Garvey when I was 10 years old. That's from Jody. I want to say
So
thank
that was way back in New York.
I want to say thank you to Discernment for talking about the cancer journey, and God bless you too. Oh yes, Regis like Nurse Mel. We won't get into that story. We
yeah,
got in a
don't
lot of
get-
trouble.
don't get- I don't
I
know.
didn't.
Yeah,
I
okay.
didn't. I didn't say anything.
Music had just passed by. Asked me because they
What music do you listen to, Steve?
No, he knows that I need a help in the storm. I need a life raft. Do I think the Dodgers will three-peat? Okay, so we don't have to talk about this stuff. And I think the Dodgers will three-peat. That's it. Good
Thank
night.
God, because you just lost me.
Because the Yankees were really
you know what a
good,
three
and now
is?
they kind of
No,
suck.
I don't know.
How
what
do you
three
not
means.
know the Dodgers three-peating? You live here.
I don't care about sports.
When the Lakers won 2 in a row, Pat Riley came up with the phrase, we want a three-peat.
I know Pat Riley.
All right, you'll like this part of the
He
story.
would copyright it.
He copyrighted it, and he makes money now when people
Is that like Bruce
commercially.
Buffer? Let's get ready. Can't say it. Got to pay him money.
Oh, he was just at the home
Michael,
run derby that I was
Did you guys see
complaining
the
that I
Conor
had to watch.
McGregor fight? 60 seconds.
Mm.
Okay, you know I love boxing and MMA. That's
Okay,
it.
this is where they lose
But-
me. Go ahead.
I didn't
Okay,
know- I didn't know
Batty
you-
Patty
Yeah.
is going to be the new Conor. There's no way Conor McGregor is coming back from that nasty accident.
Now, do
No
you
way.
find Conor exciting or a disgusting human being
Well,
who shouldn't be a celebrity?
There are many women who don't like him because he was convicted, I believe, of a rape charge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a big one.
Yeah.
So disgusting. But his wife stands by him. And, I was entertained greatly by him and his
Mm-hmm.
antics for years before knowing about that. Did it taint me?
You're tainted.
Yes, I'm tainted. But I do like this Patty the Batty. He's a riot because he was watching the fight after he won. His was 50 seconds and he did the crab and the guy went down. And then he's watching Conor fight and he goes, "What? It's over. It's over." And then he goes, "There's a new guy in town." It was like he's taking over. I go, I love that.
Do you know, I was having a flashback to your house watching fights.
Yes.
But that's another
Jermaine
thing.
Taylor. That was my first fight.
I was never invited. That was when we weren't friends.
Yeah, I think Conor will
No,
retire.
you wouldn't be invited to the
He-
boxing match.
Conor
You would
should
go.
No, but I would
retire.
go just to drink and hang out.
But I think his ego's too big to retire on this. This was such a disappointment for everyone. And the people who bet millions, they are not happy. But that's another story.
Dodgers Yankees tonight.
Hey, can we talk about the whole betting thing? Because I think it's gross.
What?
No, okay.
What?
You want to have a real conversation?
Can you tell me?
Yes.
Because that's what when I did the weather on the NFL, one of the reasons was for the betting.
We're at an hour. Why does it feel like
Can we
5?
just do this story though?
Okay. No, he's not rapping.
Oh, I thought he did this.
No, he didn't do that.
Why are you telling us then?
Scott's bored.
We don't care.
Scott, can I
Why
go
gotta
with you?
tell
Can I
us?
go with you?
You interrupt us. You
take
tell us
Steve
it's
with
been an
you.
hour, but it doesn't matter
There's
that it's been
something
an
now
hour.
called the predictive markets. and it's betting, but it's not betting, but it's betting, but it's not betting.
It's disgusting.
And there are a couple of big companies. Kalshi is one of them. There are
Oh,
about
I've seen that on my TikTok.
because they
Oh,
advertise
you
all the
you
time.
can't miss it now.
Well, what does it do? You bet.
You can bet on anything.
you win?
Literally anything. You can bet on will Steve live till the end of this podcast.
Why is
you
it
can bet on
disgusting then?
anything.
People like to bet.
Because people are betting now on every play of every game.
Well,
but
if
it's
they're
not
making
only
money-
The players are getting death threats because
Exactly.
insane.
Managers can't make moves.
Okay.
People are losing money on
but
one
it's
play.
not just
so
sports.
stupid.
Predictive markets. You can
Yeah.
bet on
Oh, it's
the
everything.
stock market. You can bet on what politician is going to say, how long
Well,
the
you saw
speech
that
will go.
Trump's
I'm going to get there.
teleprompter guy.
I'm getting there. I'm
Oh,
getting there.
what?
All
Oh
right.
my gosh.
You can start. You got it.
So the guy who runs teleprompter for a lot of Trump's big speeches was
Mm-hmm.
betting on words Trump would say in a speech because, he had the speech in front of him.
Made apparently,
cheater.
according to the investigation, the company, by the way, turned him in. Kalshi looked at it and turned him in because it didn't seem
Good.
right.
That's cheap. Yeah.
He won about $100,000.
Oh, wow.
He runs the prompter. Now, Trump, as you know, reads the prompter and then he does his
Ad libs. Yeah. He's more like bullet
And
points.
we've been around 250 years. And, it's the greatest country in the world.
Yeah.
And that's his ad lib.
Yeah.
But sometimes
Hottest country in the world.
he adds. You gonna get political?
Sorry.
no,
can't
he
help
did
himself.
say hottest.
He says it all the time. All right. So,
It is hot. It's hot today. Very hot.
so apparently, in one speech,
Are we
he
great yet?
realizes he's not going to say the words, and somehow or other, in the middle of the speech that he's running prompter, he gets a
Changes
hold of
his
it and he changes his bet.
And if you've ever run prompter, you really got to be on there.
This is the president of the
You really
United
gotta be paying
States speaking to
attention.
the world, and the prompter guy is in the middle of it changing his bet.
Oh, okay. That's insane. And how did they find out?
The company itself said this is unusual. There's an unusual pattern here.
Oh.
So they reported it
Well-
to the Commodities Future Trading Commission. You know them, right?
Yes.
The
Well,
CFTC.
Yes, and
Okay.
I have had no dealings with them so far. But I wanted
On another podcast, we'll discuss that whole thing.
No, I just
again.
want to ask you really quickly.
Sure.
I don't know anything about
How do we balance it?
How do you? Yeah. I don't know anything about gambling. If I go to Vegas, it's for work or to buy a pair of shoes back in the day. But Shadine's a gambler and she plays Baccarat. And I sit down at the table and I'm like, I put my drink down and they're like, and then I was talking and laughing. They're like, and I didn't know the rules, but I do know this, that Ben Affleck is a big gambler
He
and
likes
he
to
got
gamble.
kicked out of the Hard Rock for counting cards. I don't think that's illegal. If he's smarter than the dealer, too bad. He should get all that money. Why would you do that? Because he wins. He's that brilliant. He's
Is
a
it
card count.
illegal or it's just frowned upon?
It's
You know,
frowned
it's
upon. It's not illegal because it's up here.
I once did a piece on a
Can't help how
card
smart
counter
you
in
are.
Vegas. And we went through his whole life from the guy who was
Tell me again.
he was a card counter. A guy. I did a piece on a guy.
Okay.
And you were 11, and and he showed the method of how he counted, how he used his foot to keep rhythm and time. But eventually, he was down to one casino would let him go in. That was it. They all kept him out.
What do you? I want to know what you think about it.
I don't care.
I will tell you where I lived in Tarzana. There used to be a Molly's. You know that movie Molly's World?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's saying we're on in every room in their house. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Molly's
I
World is
apologize.
based on a real.
It's a true story.
It's
yeah.
a true story.
Aaron
And
Sorkin movie, I think, right?
happened in Tarzana, and it was Toby Maguire, Leo, like all the big boys would go, and there was a woman who ran everything, and I used to think, and it was down the street from my house, and it's a very well-known place. I don't live there anymore, so I have no idea what goes on now. So don't come for me. But is that a legal thing to do? Because they were betting hundreds of thousands. But if you've got hundreds of thousands, how is that any different than you and me playing for $5?
Let me talk about how things have changed. When I was a kid, I'd go to Yankee Stadium, and the first thing, two things happened when you'd walk in. And again, I'm 9 years old.
Your word and your
Thank you. You see how green the
You weren't
grass.
born yet,
You see how green the grass is, and then a huge sign that says
but no betting.
"No betting." I mean, it's a huge sign. Now if we watch the game tonight, FanDuel will be all
So
over it.
every
Chelsea will
commercial.
be
If
all
I
over
may
it.
share,
Yeah.
when I was hired at the NFL, there was a woman reporter named Christine Brennan.
Yeah, we know her. Yeah, sure.
Okay, and
You-
I'll
you
never-
You hate her.
No, I didn't know why she attacked
Oh,
me.
she hated you.
Yeah.
She just said the NFL needs a Jillian Barberie like a fish needs a bicycle. And I was like, whoa, does she not understand that there are many people betting on these games, and they want to know weather, they want to know winds, they want to know rain, they want to know. That's what.
Plus, she looked really cute.
Thank you.
Well, that may
But
have been part of it.
I thought, is she just attacking because she thinks I look a certain way and she's
Yeah,
pissy
the
about
answer
it?
is yes. The
So
answer
I
is
never.
yes.
It's not like I hate her. I
The answer
just
is
thought, do better. But that they were betting back then. Of course.
They were illegal. Now it's legal. So
It
you
was
have,
legal,
in
yeah.
baseball. Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays, two of the most famous players in
course,
history,
yes, of course.
got kicked out of baseball after
Right.
retirement because they were greeters at a casino. Now the casinos are
What?
all over everything.
Wait a minute, and then the Pete Rose.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a
Pete
whole
Rose
other
was the
deal. Yeah,
biggest
yeah.
ever. I mean,
Pete-
All right,
Pete-
somebody's asking who's the rudest celebrity we ever met.
Jill.
I'm not a celebrity.
You know, I remember a million
Pachanga.
years ago interviewing Jay Leno and asking him that question, and he said, "You know what? When people are coming to my show, which is essentially
Yeah,
my house,
my house.
everybody's nice.
Yeah.
Most people were really nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't recall meeting anybody that.
I
didn't like.
I'm told that we have to wrap.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I would like to make the comment. We've gone about an hour 20 to about 11 good minutes.
That we
Can we edit?
No, it's live.
well.
I'm so grateful you guys are here. And if you want, like and subscribe. It really does help us get the numbers up. We can get some commercials going or not. You know, you guys can also buy us on the YouTube that doesn't air commercials. But we are very grateful for all of your
We're just
subscribers.
happy to be back together.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost anything. And we love being here.
And the best part of it is for me.
Your love don't cost
for
a
me.
thing.
You know,
J-Lo.
and in truth, a lot of what we talk about here, I'm not interested in.
And it should
But-
stay
We
here.
know.
No. But
You're here.
It's this. It's
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah.
It's this.
Well,
it's
that's
this.
why it's so
Which is
easy.
sometimes a headache.
All right.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
I want to say
guys.
the big three things.
It's not a good show unless Steve has a headache. Yes.
You're right. The big three things. One is be kind. It costs you nothing. The other is be forgiving. It's better for you when you forgive. And the third is the big one. Be
Grateful.
grateful. Be
So grateful. They love us live, and we are going to do another show, but it's going to be taped. So thank you for joining us live.
It was fun, you
Maybe
guys.
maybe
Thanks.
Go live again right after
That's
this.
what they said. Go live again. Well, you know what? We used to do 3 hours, so this is
That's
nothing. This is nothing for us, but we are grateful that you are
Thank
listening.
you all. Have a great time, and
Bye,
we'll see
everybody.
you again. Okay.
On the So Unanchored
so
show.
on.
So.
We're so unanchored.
Wow.
Thank you, Taylor.